Hi, today we're doing angles with Ella. The kind of angles we will be talking about today are acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, and a reflex angle. First, let's talk about a protractor. What is a protractor? It is a thing that measures angles. It is often a half circle. Sometimes it is a full circle. Our first kind of angle is an acute angle. This is an acute angle. An acute angle is smaller than a right angle. An acute angle measures from 1 to 89 degrees. I think of an acute angle as acute angle because it is very small. The next angle we are going to be talking about is a right angle. This is a right angle. A right angle is an angle that measures exactly 90 degrees. I think of a right angle as there is a square in the middle where the lines intersect. This next angle is an obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is bigger than a right angle, but less than a straight angle. An obtuse angle ranges from 91 to 179 degrees. I think of an obtuse angle of a big angle. The next angle is a straight angle. This is a straight angle. It is bigger than an obtuse angle and it is a straight line. It is 180 degrees. I think of a straight angle as a straight line. The last angle we are going to be talking about is a reflex angle. This is a reflex angle. It is measured around the back. The reflex angle measures from 181 to 359 degrees. I think of a reflex angle as measured around the back. Okay, so now we're going to go back through and measure the angles. First is the acute angle. So you might think this is already lined up and ready to go, but no, you have to move your protractor so that line is right on the vertex of the angle. Now we're ready to measure. You can see the black line behind, so you see where the 0 is, not where the 180, but the 0, we're going to use the bottom line to measure. So how many degrees would it be? It would be 40. Now the obtuse angle. The protractor is all lined up and ready to go. Now, which line are we going to use? That's a good question. We're going to use the bottom line because the 0 starts here where the point is and it goes all the way around. So it's not going to be right on the 150, is it? It's going to be 151. So now we're going to measure the straight angle. It's going to be straight, so we kind of already know what it's going to be, but let's just measure it just in case. And yes, it's not all, the protractor is not all the way lined up, but it is 180. Okay, the last angle we are going to measure is the reflex angle. This one is kind of hard to measure. So you're probably thinking now, oh, the reflex angle is 0 degrees. Well, actually, no, it's not, because my protractor is not lined up, and this is a little tricky to do. We're going to spin our protractor so it gets on that vertex, and make sure it's straight up with this line. A little tricky, huh? Make sure it's all lined up. And now we're going to measure the inside and minus that from 360. So what would it be? First of all, let's say if the inside is an obtuse angle or acute angle. It's an obtuse, so we're going to measure from the bottom. So it's 135. So let's write that up top. 130. And now we're going to minus 135 from 360. So let's get our problem wrote up. So now we're all ready for our multiplication, and we're going to subtract. 0 minus 5. We can't do it, so we're going to take the 6 and turn that into a 5. So then we're going to turn the 0 into a 10. And 10 minus 5 is 5. And now 5 minus 3 is 2. And 3 minus 1 is 2. So the degrees of this angle is 225.
Okay, so what's the question?
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.